Good morning.
Good morning.
Can I have your mark sheets, please? Thank you. I'm Lynn, and this is Imogen, and she's just going to listen to us. Now, what's your name?
I'm Ottavia.
Thank you. And what's your name?
Giorgia.
Thank you. Georgia, what's your surname?
Fuse. F-U-S-E.
Georgia spells her name before she's asked. You should wait for the examiner to ask you.
And Ottavia, what's your surname?
Saccardo.
How do you spell it?
S-A-C-C-O-R-D-O.
Thank you. Ottavia, where do you come from?
I'm from Vicenza, in Italy.
Thank you. What do you study?
I study at Scientific High School.
Thank you. And Georgia, where do you come from?
I'm from Italy, Trieste, and I study to Scientific High School.
Thank you. Georgia, do you enjoy studying English?
Yes,
Why?
because it's a fantastic language.
Thank you. Ottavia, do you like studying English?
Yes, I like it because it's more easy than other language, and it's something is interesting, and I can use it to speak to other people of the world.
Ottavia gives a very detailed answer here. You should be interesting, but you don't have to say too much.
Thank you. Do you think you will use English in the future?
Yes, I think so, for job or for study.
Right, thank you. Georgia, will English be useful to you in the future?
Yes, because for work.
Right, thank you. Did you do anything last weekend, Georgia?
And last weekend I went to museum, old car, with my father.
Georgia does well here. Listen for questions that change the tense. This is last weekend.
Right, thank you. And Ottavia, what did you do last weekend?
Last weekend I went to a park with my friend Francesca, and we saw the British Museum too, and the Natural History Museum. It was very interesting.
Thank you very much. What do you enjoy doing in your free time, Ottavia?
I like go out with my friends, go to cinema, reading and play music, listen music. Yes, these things.
Right, thank you. And Georgia, what do you like to do in your free time?
The examiner asks Georgia the same question as Ottavia. So keep listening, even if it's not your question.
In my free time I like go out with my friend, go to the park, go to the cinema, play dance.
Thank you very much. In the next part, you're going to talk to each other. I'm going to describe a situation to you. An English language club is planning to celebrate its 10th anniversary. Talk together about the different things they can do to celebrate the 10th anniversary, and then decide which one would be best. Here's a picture with some ideas to help you. I'll say that again. An English language club is planning to celebrate its 10th anniversary. Talk together about the different things they can do to celebrate the 10th anniversary, and then decide which one would be best.
The examiner always repeats the task for part 2.
All right? Talk together.
Both students should look at each other as they're working together in this part.
I think that will be a good idea. Go to have picnic with all the members of the club because we can talk to each other, I think.
Yes.
And there is something to eat, and we can do lots of games together on team.
Yes, but I prefer go to the cinema because you see a film and after you go out with friends for talk.
Yes, and how about go out cycling with?
Ottavia says, how about go out cycling? This is a good way to ask for your partner's opinion.
With a bike?
Yes, but I prefer play football.
Yes, but it's a boys' game, and then I don't think that the girl like it. And how about doing a magazine of the English school?
Yes, but it's not easy.
It's a bit
I prefer.
boring.
Yes, I prefer go to the disco with friends and
Oh yes,
it's very
great.
fun.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, I think this better.
Yes.
Georgia doesn't ask as many questions as Ottavia. It's important to take it in turns.
Right, thank you. Can I have the picture? Thank you. Now I'd like each of you to talk on your own about something. I'm going to give each of you a photograph of people using computers. Now, Ottavia, here is your photograph.
Thank you.
Please show it to Georgia, but I'd like you to talk about it. Georgia, you just listen and I'll give you your photograph in a moment. Ottavia, please tell us what you can see in your photograph.
I see two boys that are PlayStation, and they have a packet of chips on table. Maybe they've eat it.
As she's speaking, Ottavia looks at the examiner, but she should focus on her picture.
And they are very concentrated in these games. There is another computer, and I think that they love computer games and these types of games. And it's day, and there is the sun, but the window is closed, and they don't go out play other games, but they are inside, and
Georgia's listening to Ottavia carefully. This is good, because her picture will be on the same topic.
I don't know, maybe they are a bit boring, and
Ottavia isn't sure what to say here. You should describe everything you can see in your picture.
there is.
Okay, thank you, Ottavia. May I have the photograph? Thank you very much. Now, Georgia, here's your photograph. It also shows people using computers. Please show it to Ottavia and tell us what you can see in the photograph.
The examiner asks Georgia to show her picture to Ottavia. It's important that you follow what your partner says because the next part of the exam will be on a similar topic.
In this photograph, I see many people using the computer to work. There is a map. There is more windows, more telephone, and is a big room, and he and she works. There are a no, and I don't know.
Georgia isn't sure what the word is, but she can't ask the examiner. She should try to talk around it.
Never mind. Okay, thank you very much, Georgia. Now, your photographs showed people using computers. Now, I'd like you to talk together about what you use computers for and if you enjoy using computers. Talk together.
I use computer once a week, and for do homework or for listen to music or use photo programs, and I do my homework for search for the search, and I use internet for this work, for do my homework, and stop.
I'm using computer with because
Georgia smiles and gives a good answer. She joins in with her partner, which is good.
I'm using internet. I search the homework, the science, and this. I'm using Facebook 1 hour a day. Stop.
Try to keep talking to each other, but if you do stop, don't worry. The examiner will ask you more questions.
Where do you use the computer?
In my room or in the sitting room.
In my room.
Who do you use the computer with? Do you play games on the computer?
No, I don't like
I don't
it.
like.
I prefer to use it to chat with my friends or
Listen to
using
music.
the Skype or these programs.
Georgia listens to Ottavia and responds to what she says. This is good.
What is the computer most useful for?
For work and do the homework.
Yes.
Right, thank you both very much indeed. That's the end of your test.